Hi YouTube, how are you doing? And welcome back to Sunless Sea. Last time we began our adventure and we learned the ropes of this game and we somehow did not die, which I'm impressed with because this game is brutal. It has permadeath, which means that if at any point I make a single mistake, the run is over. We are done for. Now in this video, we're gonna go out at sea for a very long time, explore as many islands as we can find. I hope you enjoy. If you're not subscribed, please do so. If you like the video, like it. If you dislike it, dislike it. But let's not waste any more time. Let's hop into the game. Let's go. Here we go. All our officers are ready. Where are we going? We're gonna go. So we've done 2 trips, one over here, one back, and then we did a long trip to like go all the way over here. So we should go north because that's where apparently where Venderbright is. But there were some crazy creatures over there. But now we do have a better gun. I feel slightly more confident going there. I hope we're not gonna use too much food now, because we have more sailors. Can I move this bar? Like, this is when he starts eating. Can I not move that up more? I guess one supply gives you this much, so there's no reason to move it up more. Right, looking around. You haven't been here at all? Look at that. You can see buildings that are under the water. What is this? Hunter's Keep. Immediately? Another dock? I'll take it. Probably not gonna get much for this story. I like the way I'll just this is why this game has such a like lived rent-free in my brain, because I had no I couldn't grasp what this game actually was in my brain like for the longest time, because I never really played it properly. Present yourself at the... Wait, what is this? Hunter's Keep, a hump of dark rock swathed in mist, like 100 other Hunter Sea islands. But here's a grand house, windows aglow, lawns impossibly green, and lush in the fall starlight, raked gravel paths. You stand on the dock as the sea nudges the ship's sides. An unexpectedly warm breeze carries the faintest trace of lavender. Present yourself at the house. They will have heard your ship come. Why hide? Walk in the garden. Here, we'll talk to you. Knock and enter. A maid with smoldering topaz eyes shows you in the parlor where 3 young women wait. A visitor. The youngest cries. The next youngest chuckles. The eldest sighs. Do excuse the indecorum, she says. Visitors are rare. You are very welcome. I am Cynthia. The noisy one is Phoebe. The cheerful one is Lucy. You are in good time for lunch. Will you join us? You are acquainted with the sisters of the Hunter's Keep. Z-bats cry out. They are nothing like birds. Sure. Luncheon with the sisters. Cynthia. Cynthia's the eldest. Melancholy, pensive, occasionally dramatic. Luncheon with the sister Lucy. Lucy, the middle sister. We'll do the... Maybe a soft voice, watchful, unpredictable. News. Even when the sisters aren't feeling sociable, they can be tempted out of their lair by smell of new stories. Reconnoiter the islands, plunging cliffs, soft... Oh, so this is a port report. So we'll do the port report. And then we'll do lunch with the oldest sister. She seems to have a lot of stuff to tell. Cynthia grasps your arm and whispers to you. Her eyes are wide and blue. Her hair is wide and tangled. Bats might nest in it. It seems to you that you are sitting on a hillside above a wide-blue lake, listening to a story of a murder. An axe, a net, blood on scented water. Another chop, Cynthia asks. You've barely touched your face. Here, I'll have the mate wrap something up for you. You can't be hungry. It's not safe to be hungry. Okay, we gain 1 supply, 1 tale of terror, and we've lost 25 hunger. That's actually huge. Iron remains unchanged. You now have the gods of the sea, Salt's attention. Interesting. And we gained a supply. That's 20 bucks right there. And a Sea of Terror, which I don't know where we're gonna... Tale of Terror. Don't know what that does. News. I could do recent news and talk to them again. They're probably gonna be like, we already talked to you. Yeah. Wait, what did it say? The maid makes it clear through a series of unwelcoming growls that Phoebe, Lucy, and Cynthia are all 3 indisposed. No lunch today, apparently. I mean, it's fine. I'm not going to spend the recent news story to do that again. Okay. Cool stuff. We're going up. There were creatures here. Still got 9th here. And we lost some food. That was actually very useful. And we gained the port report. I don't know if we just go straight north. Just going to go mostly straight north. Plus the echoes.
even a sepia tint to the air. These are the waters around the tomb colonies. That's where we want to go. Music? Oh god, there's a boat. Could fight you. I think with our better gun, we should be fine. What was this? It's crazy. Do we go in here? We might want to go in here. The music here is mysterious. Where's the... Oh, it doesn't matter. We get another secret? Vanderbride! Nice, that's where we want to go. Do we just unlock so many things? Vanderbride, Hornsman Stag, Charissa's Point. What the hell is this? Z-Bat. When you are far from land, click on the Z-Bat icon. It will search for undiscovered locations nearby. Interesting. There's bats there. Well, we are here now. The trouble with tomb colonists. You've brought this decaying emigrant north. Now what? An absent friend. It is everything I imagined. He tells you breathlessly, but there's something missing. Please bring her to me. Unlocked from memoirs. Your past is a natural philosopher. You have this. A vague commission. She went off to the Mangrove College. She needed to get out of London, but Vanderbright is just as safe as the college. And a wager she is bored of the mud by now. Look for the shady sort in the Mangrove College, somewhere in the south of the Untersea. Bring a shady sort to the Vanderbright. Okay, you've lost one tomb colonist. Interesting. Tomb colony of Vanderbright. On deck, you can hear the sound that 1,000 bandages... Sound that 1,000 bandaged dead make as they shuffle and cough. It's something like the world's most restless concert audience, or the world's most plague-ridden cathedral. Find ancient captains to speak to the unsettled salvager. Shouldn't be too hard. What else have they got to do around here but molder? Unlocked with dreams of a lady. I have one dreams of a lady. What? Excuse me. Visit a certain little restaurant. Fine cuisine in Vanderbright. Now that will be something. Sure, we'll do that. A corkscrewed street at the twisty tip of an odd little side street. Welcoming yellow light glows from the gilt-lettered window of a restaurant. The sign reads, Vengeance of Yona. A beefy tomb colonist bustles up. A gray mustache pokes impertinently out from under his bandages. Come in, come in. A bandage poisoner. Poisoner? At Vanderbright seeks passage with a Z captain sympathetic to intrepid cuisine. And all these words. You found the Vengeance of Jonah. You've lost one terror. Nice. We found the restaurant. It's cramped little place, but much better lit than most places in the tomb colonies. The scent of the dishes are multitudinous and extraordinary. Are they good? They might be. They might be good. It's difficult to tell. Apple today special. We need money, and we don't have that. Offer a strange catch. Don't have that. Recruit the bandage poisoner. The bandage poisoner has long wished to travel, but you'll need to outfit the galley to his exact standards. 300 echoes! Well, we can't have a cook then. That'd be cool. So yeah, we can't do that right now. Perhaps not. Continue doing this. Find ancient... Sure, we'll do this. Shouldn't be too hard. What else have they got to do around here but molder? Terrible bad luck? An assortment of decrepit sea captains gathers around her. Compelled by tradition, honor, or boredom, she picks her nails and closes her eyes. When at last she speaks, I want to find Lady Black. The captains that can run, do. The rest shuffle as swiftly as they're able. Only one remains behind. How long were you down there? He asks. 20 minutes, she replies. The captain puts his hand on her shoulder. Seek the house of Kiel in Polythreme. Isn't that like a name of a Greek or Roman ship? Polythreme? He says, but if you can't forget her, do. It's possible. He embraces her and departs. The unsettled salvager is willing to sail far to find her. What? Explore Vanderbright? Here they favor candle lit over gaslight. Here they favor candlelight over gaslight. The shadows are swagged like cobwebs. The tomb colonists stand still enough to be mistaken for sculpture until they laugh or cough. 1 building in 3 seems abandoned. We'll do that. Continue. What the hell? A raggedy fellow. Captain, I'm a good Z-man. I'm yours if you'll have me. Will you have me? I'm hungry. I'll work hard. He seems likely enough if a little ragged and sorrowful. Take him with you. I have locked when a new face is nothing. Leave him here. No room. You have a full complement. No space. Can I not get rid of someone? I guess I can't get rid of crew. No room. A shrug. I know. I've lost a terror, though. I know to 4. I asked you, but I hoped yet. Well then, Captain, take my blessing. You'll have me another time, eh? When you have a berth spare for a good sailor what knows his way. He's laying it on a bit thick with all the Z's, but perhaps next time you assure him. I guess that's what people talk like when they go out at Z. Okay. Then we have the, what's this? Visit the first curator. Let's do this first, plotting. Along the coast of the Untersea, it's remarkably hard to die. The decrepit and nearly dead who leave London become tomb colonists and settle here in bandaged peace. But they don't give up their ties to home or their politics. You gather a haul of complex clues, enough to keep your contacts in London interested. Cool. And then we have this one. Visit the first curator. Z Captains, the first curator gives audience. The first curator is responsible for the preservation of the tomb colonies. It has been here much longer than London, like all the oldest tomb colonies, but even tomb colonists dissolve in the end. It is time to close. Sure. The first curator's manse. No more light. The obsequious steward cautions you. Curator is terribly afraid of moths. He opens the door and you step into near darkness. A pair of luminous lamplight bees buzz in a latticed ivory tube. There's no other source of light. A bandaged shape no larger than a child lies crumpled on a couch. It lifts its head with obvious efforts. It takes several seconds for you to distinguish its voice from the soft buzz of the bees. I don't think there's anything on this. I think it's just a black screen. Listen to a whispered request. Z Captain, silk skin, not much left of me. I will go into the Grand Sanatorium. Bring me colors, 7 colors. I pay well. Ask about the Grand Sanatorium. Accept a commission. Thank you. This poor... What the hell? Ask about the Grand Sanatorium. A long, low chuckling. Oh, Silkskin, you don't want to know. The chuckling becomes a cough. We don't die here below. Not unless we go to Z. So we needed something else. Somewhere to end. Interesting. I'll listen to the whispered requests. 7 colors. Cosmogene, Irigo, Pelican, Steward has list. Find them here and there across the wide Black Sea. Accept commission? No more words. It collapses, rustling back on the couch. Even the effort of speaking seems to have diminished it a little. The audience is over. As the door opens, it shrinks from the finger of light that reaches across the floor. Outside, the obsequious steward nods. The book. Yes, the book. He hands you a slim illustrated volume. The curator is old as dust. We will all be grateful if you do it this one last favor. You now have one of... What the fuck? You now have one of this. Neath Bow. A book for children. 1 page is devoted to each of the colors of the Neath, which are not found on the surface. Return to the curator with each of the 7 impossible colors in hand. The book's pages give you clues that you'll need to seek far points. Ports. What the hell? Hypocian, Cosmogene, Gant, Irigo, Pelican, Violent, Beric. Interesting. Hey, wait, what the fuck? Oh, and then you can look. Oh, awakes Aposion, the blue of memory and brightest coral. Okay, we know where to find that. Sea lights Cosmogene, the color of remembered suns, the fecund, the fetid, the fungal. These flourish in the glow of Cosmogone. G is lost in Gant, which remains when all other colors are eaten. Gant can be found where shadows are myriad. I is for Irigo. No one remembers why. Irigo colors the forgotten corners of home. E grounds in Pelagian, the color of the deepest sea. Someone has scrawled in the margin, beyond the gate, there is a sea more sunless. V marks violent. When blood is shed in a spired place, violent ink is employed for the most desperate treaties. A page from the... Yeah. Behind your mirror, V names Virik, the color of shallow sleep. Sure. Where did I need to deliver this? Forgot completely. Do you need something? Perhaps not. Shady sword. Oh, yeah, we need to do that. All right, well, I guess we did it. Let's see. Journal. I need to do something for you. What do I need to do for you? I need to deliver something. Miscellaneous. These. Can I talk to her now? I can dine with her, but I can't. Proposition to clattery air? No, I mean, already got that lady in London, right? Oh, we can buy stuff here? Oh, we can't. Oh, because we don't have any money, that's why? You can sell recent news, interesting. Oh, we can sell 2 columns for 15? That's nothing. Okay, so you can sell, oh, that's cool. Monstrous Almanac? What the hell? Okay. Just figuring out if I can do anything else here. Perhaps not. Not that. This we just need. No, we don't. We can't do anything. I think we're good here. All right then. We're moving along. I swear I had to deliver it to some place. I wish you could check that better. Like I needed to deliver the blind. I needed to deliver his shit somewhere. Memoirs, Manisus. To increase your conduct. Criminal, as you conduct, yeah, okay. Some colonists, ventures. I think it's going to be clear when we go somewhere that we need to turn it in. I think I'll be fine. Probably, maybe. We'll see. Anyway. Oh. Okay. We went to Vanderbright, which was one of the places we wanted to go to. Now, I think I'm just going to follow this upwards more. Because he wanted me to go north, I remember. There's bats here? Those friends? Oh, those are enemies. Okay. You're gonna die, friend. Absolutely wrecked. I mean, we got a better weapon now. And we got a lot of fuel, a lot of supplies. We're actually really good. The main thing that can happen is just encountering a massive enemy and just die instantly. Dispose of the corpses. Their merit touch leaves you shuddering. This will slightly reduce terror. I think we're gonna do that. You've lost 2 terror. That's amazing. Okay, we're just going further up. We're just checking out if there's anything up further north. Maybe I don't have like a dredge or Subnautica thing where there's not like an edge to the map, but if you go too far, you're gonna be attacked by a giant Leviathan. I need to be careful. We have entered the fog bands. I know. For your reach. Cool. The bats cry out. There's another. We can just go to another dock. Looks like it's gonna be something. There's a house right there, but it looks a little broken. Never mind. This looks like something. This looks like I could go below it. Sensor. It's an arch. I should be able to go below this. Yes, I can. If I hit this. Okay, that was scary. I don't like that. We got 12 terror again. I guess I should be using this. Wither. Getting more fragments. So many secrets. Wither. Behind the great arch over the bay, the pale wastes stretch. The pale wastes stretch white and silent as the face of the moon. From here, you might almost imagine they were snow. North of the city, the salt pools fizz with unlight color. Explore the town. Whites is a quiet, chilly town of gray stone and closed courtyards. The people are neither exactly unfriendly nor exactly hospitable. They have the irritating habit of answering a question with a question. Here and there are odd sights tuckered away. Gather intelligence. The citizens of Wither enjoy questions so much that they always answer a question with another question. This can make intelligence gathering frustrating. Are you asking for any particular reason? At what time of the day? Is that your hat? Might it be 6? It could be 6. Eventually, you cobble together enough implication and supposition to compose a report. Shore leave in Wither. We don't have money. Straightforward challenge, 100%. All right, let's do this. The wind speaks. You fall into a reverie as you wander the shore. There are words in the wind, a story of sorts, of a gate in the north, of a pale light that began there, of a drowned light that will end there, of a high wilderness that other ships may sail. You lift your eyes. On the wall of assault works, someone has scrawled, "Is there a sea more sunless?" You now have the gods of the sea storm's attention. You already had that, no? An ancient anger knows you. The House of the Question. House of the Question. Northwest of Withertown, the House of the Question stands alone. Here the initiates of the house make offerings to the 3 gods of the deep sea, and perhaps a 4th who is not a god. It is the one place in Wither where you can sometimes get a straight answer for a price. Gaining attention of a god is useful chiefly for lifting curses. Gain Stone's attention. We already have that. Ask about the drowned man. Right? We already got this. Ask about the drowned man. The initiate of the house are reluctant to speak of him, but you may be able to bribe them enough to gain a few tenuous snippets. Defy the gods. Spit on the floor, curse the priests, overturn the altar. This will increase your hearts, your iron and hearts by 5, up to 110, and set your terror to 0, but you will never be able to remove any god's curse or benefit in other ways. I am not doing that. Seems like a terrible idea. Okay. That's all? That's all we can do here? Any shops? What? We can get Z stories here? We can buy stuff with Z stories. Interesting. The Hunter's Cage. Oh, we can buy it with the Tale of Terror. Interesting. I mean, almost worth it. I don't know if we need those Tales of Terror. We have 3. I think it is worth it more. I mean, you know what? I'll buy 1. Just because we still have a Tale of Terror, right? We'll buy 1. And then we leave. Because this is not one of the places, I think. Okay, are we... Wait, we didn't explore this because I didn't have my light on? Oh, that makes so much sense, but also fuck you. You need to have your light on to explore the... Or maybe it's because we went through the archway. Let's just go this way. Fed the crew. Still got many supplies. What is this? Codex? Another... Finding so many new places. And we haven't died yet. I don't know why. I mean, the game is, as you saw when that ship attacked us, pretty damn brutal, but still. You're still alive. Still in the first run, somehow. So. The Isle of Codex. Codex, a desperate cave full of mute exiles and an inexplicable colony of shivering, bad-tempered monkeys. Acquire a doomed monster hunter. This one has waited all her life for a single answer. Give her that answer, and she will be ready to lay down her life. You need a searing enigma. Compile a report, sure. The exiles see many come, fewer leave. Some are even willing to communicate, but their gestures are unfamiliar. The meaning's unclear, even when you can understand. These are answers without questions. As useless as a key without a lock. Oh. There it is. You can sell for completely nothing. Why would you ever sell this? It's just stupid. Okay. We go. I mean, I guess we go more north. I don't know if we're like gonna reach some bad place. What was that? Did you see that? This looks kind of scary. Is this snow? I don't want to go there. Looks a little spooky. Can we do ZVATs? Oh, it went to something. I guess I'll go there. There are no... Oh, and that's the site. What did I just do? There are no islands within Zbad range. Interesting. I'm just gonna spam it, I guess. There's no reason not to. I don't think it costs anything. No island still? Wait, is that a tornado? Oh god, am I being chased by something? I can't see it. Music. There are no islands. Oh, there's an enemy, but we have more than enough weapons now, and I kind of want to fight it. But they have lots of damage, though. Why are you not attacking me? Okay. You're absolutely getting fucked. Are you underwater? Stop. I can't see you. Get killed? I think so. It's just so annoying that this is underneath here. There we go. Nice. Good stuff. What are we gonna get here? Gilliflower's End. The gilliflower, is it a young jellyfish, a lesser subspecies? Do the dreams of jellyfish become real? In any case, now it's a sad slick of goo dissolving into the sea. Scoop it up, you can eat it. Better yet, perhaps your sailors can. Let it disperse. Watch it oil rainbow. Its oil rainbow colors fade. Port report visage. We'll do that. You now have a Z story. A face from above the gilliflower's cap does look like a little like a woman's face. She dissolves like smeared paint. Okay. Oh, we gain something from that. Oh, there's another boat. I guess these boats are around here. How is there no fucking islands in seabed range? I think it's so useless. Storm is watching you, the Zalish would say. I could sell you stuff, right? I could just stop here real quick to see if there's anything here. Lightship. Speak to the crew. We've lost 5 terror, and I gained a Z story. In the bleaching glare of the lens, among the smells of oil and metal, you sip tea and chat. The Z's terror recedes. Nice. Cool. And then they probably have like, there's nothing to sell. Wait, what is even the point of this place? I guess it's just. Purchase fuel, 20 echoes. Yeah, okay, but we already... That's fine. That was okay. Don't we have another recent story or something? I thought we had more recent news. I guess we only have one. Okay, where the hell... There are still no islands here. I don't even know what we're doing. We're going through this the weirdest way possible. I mean, with the map, I feel a lot more confident than just going a little crazy mode. There are still no islands, huh? I want to find... We need to find the sea seal port or something. What's this? These are just like random things. These have no names. This is just like... Oh wait, oh, that was the port from the ship? Yeah. Am I just like masterfully avoiding anything? Oh, there's bats. You can lose terror here. Z-Bat! Bonnie Reefs! Okay. Well, I don't want to fight in the fog though. Idea, because they can just ram you. I can't hit them. Okay, where is it? What does it say? Click to mark on your chart. Don't you dare forget me. You stand on the bridge. What is this? Don't you dare forget me. You stand on the bridge with the likely lass's locket in your hand. Keep it. It's a risk for both of you. Shorebound lovers grow lonely and Z captains die young. Throw it away. With enough time and effort, you could break her heart or she yours. We'll keep it. Close your hand. I got an achievement! Sweet sorrow. The first achievement. Close your hand over the locker. The Z air is cold, but the heat of your blood has warmed the metal of the locket. Keep it closed. We've lost a terror. You now have a sweetheart in London. Let's go. Our first achievement of many. Oh, and there's the thing that we are moving towards. We are definitely running out of fuel fast, though. I want to avoid that. I'm guessing it's going to find this again. Yeah, Bonnie Roofs. Is that this? Bonnie Reef. There we go. We can land here. This looks a little scary. Doesn't look... What? Oh, I clicked the button. Is there a battle? I think I might have accidentally pressed E. I hope I did. Wait, there's no port here? Oh! Okay, there's something to fight. Oh god, there's another ship. Oh boy. This is a battle to the death, I guess. Oh, it shot something at me. Oh, fuck you. Oh, no. Am I winning? Oh, they got so much health. What the fuck? But I do lots of damage. Wait, they actually hit the thing there? Wait, they're stuck? Wait, they're actually being so dumb. Could get chased. I don't know if this is a good idea, but... I feel like this is a bad idea. I mean, actually, we're running. Oh god, what did it just shoot? Oh boy. Oh Jesus. Is it not dead? Oh, it did something. It missed. It missed. Or are you not dead? Oh, clear! I killed it! I don't know if that was a good idea, but... Hey, that wasn't even... I just feel like we would have died if I didn't fight there, like the other one. Nice. You've defeated an Alcaeus class vessel, crippled, broken, already feeding the sea's endless hunger. Little remains of the ship, but scraps of sinking cargo and a few buoyant parts of the ship its splintered carcass. Investigate the wreckage. You will have to be quick and salvage anything. Let's get it. Unlocked when rumors of the pirate poet. Sure. You steer close, shining the lamp on the debris. Captain, quick, over here, port side. The pirate poet, the legendary clay woman's corsair. She clings tight to the last few scraps of floating debris. Defeated, but defiant. Rescue the pirate poet. Throw her a rope. Claim a bounty. Salvage the cargo instead. The Z may show mercy. You will not. So we'll throw her a rope. The price of freedom. It takes 3 crewmen to pull the pirate poet from the Z's clutches, while others mutter about bringing an unfinished man, an unfinished woman aboard ship. She just smirks. She carries little on her, but the verges of poetry tattooed all over her every visible inch, and an old sword almost as chipped as she is. Fortunately, her salvaged possessions also include the jangling money purse on her belt, fat and ready to pay the traditional freedom price of her current bounty. As much as the crew could subdue her, all are relieved once she is aboard a lifeboat, rowing away through the darkness towards Gatorn's Morn. An occurrence. Oh, you got $400! Your encounters with the pirate poet quality is now. You have defeated the pirate poet. Let's go. Major quest completed and $400. I mean, it's gonna cost us 100 of that to get our hull back, but I'm so glad we upgraded that gun. We could have never done that without the gun. Let's go. That was amazing. Okay. Oh, that was cool. Now where do we go? It's just going to Gator's Morn right there. I guess we could stop by that. Why not? I guess we could take a quick stop here and then go up again. We are actually running out of fuel real fast. It's because of the lights, or maybe because of the fight. I don't know. I want to explore a little more. I want to go up, but then we might not be able to make it back to London. Maybe we can buy some here with the money that we have now. This is maybe not a good idea. This is going to cost a lot to get here. But it is what it is. Maybe a better engine would have been good. What an adventure it's been. This is so mysterious. I love it. Apparently there's another game called Sunless Skies, which is like It's similar, but a sky version. Apparently, it's more forgiving than this one. At the air trembles, a breath of change passes. You don't even have much terror at all. Haters Morn, I would like to get a... Something awaits you? What is this? I can lose terror with wait, a chancy challenge? I don't think I want that. What is this? A tough challenge? 40%? Report for 40%. You succeeded in a Vils challenge, and I gained a strategic information as well as a port report, so we can now create one more of those expensive things, which cost us, we got like 400 last time, so that's huge. Nice. Amazing. We'll explore the Morn as well. What the fuck? A patriotic dispute. You come across a cute crew of Shellanate hunters exchanging heated insults with Khanate privateers. It looks likely to end in blood. Side with the Kaganians. They may be foreign, but at least they're halfway sophisticated. Side with the Chelonians. They may be uncouth, but at least they're brave. Raise your own flag. I feel like this is a bad idea. It's 68% chance of success. Seems pretty good. You succeeded with battle screams and razor-tipped harpoons. And your help, the Chelonians rout the Khanate privateers. The swaggering huntress who leads them claps you on the back. Well fought for a Londoner. Come to the Carrion Sea sometimes. We'll roast a sea serpent for you. She drops a saw-edged bone token into your hand and blows you a kiss. Succeeded in a challenge. We have a whalebone token. Let's go. Nice. Another afternoon. Can we do this? Oh, I shouldn't have done that, you piece of shit. All right, don't do that. I love how I would immediately save this. Like, you made a mistake. Collect your ill-gotten gains. Have you been sending stolen ships to Corsair's Forest? No, I have not. Shop. Can we buy stuff? 30 bucks. Friendly face. Oh, we could sell it here. Do we? Where? I forgot where we have to take this. Like, I forgot how we're gonna succeed this mission. I need to... Like, I don't know. Do they want me to take it here? I should have paid extremely close attention. Miscellaneous. Dreams of a lady bound for Polythreme. The unsettled salvager is willing to sail afar and to find her. Old trail brings Scanzalak from Port Cecil. The gods of the sea. Romance. Boom colonist, we did that. Oh no, we didn't do this. Why doesn't it say anywhere? Memoirs, learning about, bandaged. The blind bruiser attends to your business on the dock. I am the healer, ever changing. I'm guessing I have to sell it here, since this is the only place that accepts it. I just don't know. Oh, no. I just don't know, and I might get, like, absolutely screwed for messing this up. I'll just sell it. This might be bad. I think that was terrible. It didn't pop up like anything. Well, we'll figure that out. Hopefully. I don't know, man. Like, I wish it would be clear. Maybe it is. Maybe there's gonna be, like, people in the comments. Oh my god, he skipped over the one thing that says where I need to deliver this. I'm just trying to find it, and I... Oh, no. Oh, shit. It says it right here. Well, if only I read that properly. Well, this is a problem. I probably can't load. I don't think. Switch to merciful mode to load manual save. Well, we fucked up big time. I should have I read the one thing wrong. Okay, well, that's a big problem. But maybe we can find another smuggled good. Maybe we can get one more. Can we purchase it somehow? Unstamped crate of brilliant souls. Okay, this was a terrible problem, but we'll you make mistakes sometimes. That's what it is. Whoopsie daisy. I just betrayed the shit out of that guy. He's gonna be real mad. Ay. This is Gator's Mouth. Where's Cecile's port? Can I just lie and say that I delivered it? You'll probably learn about that. I feel like we have to return really quick here. Because my fuel is running out so fast. Well, I mean, if I went back to London with that, though, I would have been in big trouble anyway. Maybe it was for the better. Probably not. Probably for the worse. Okay. I mean, I'm losing way less fuel now. How is there no islands? E-bats, please. There's a Pigmoat Island. Where is that? Oh, there. Music. Okay, Pigmoat Islands. We're literally right here. You can barely see it because I have my lights off. Nice. Saints Haven. On a lonely desert beach, there's no habitation in sight, no market, only an old rotting dock. A stretch of sand thickens into damp black earth from which sprouts stunted palms, not quite. Tall fungal growths with frond-like caps, as if someone had sculpted the idea of a tree from a mushroom. Disembark, see who awaits you. War. As you step on the quay, you hear clamor, shouts, and shooting. You can see, off in the distance, smoke rising from beyond the hill, and dots of fire flecking the horizon. Two tiny figures stand a little further down the quay, unmoving, as if awaiting your approach. Following is an extract from the popular Diary of a Z Captain from London to Iram, and what we did there before we arrived. Washed ashore on Mutton Island and subsequently serialized in the unexpurgated Gazette. The author's identity remain unknown. The tale of Pigmoat Island, in which a delegation is made, a choice is presented, war is declared, a most singular treasure is sought by all, and a new empire is founded with tooth and claw. The delegation. The figures were rodents. To my left was a Radis Faber, wearing goggles, a blacksmith's apron, and an assortment of tools. To my right, an unusually large guinea pig, wearing a helmet and a breastplate reminiscent of nothing so much as the High Middle Ages. The rat stepped forward first and bowed. Welcome, Captain, to Rat Star Island. I am Edgar, second chief engineer of the 3rd Rat Brigade. I invite you to avail yourself of food and fuel at our expense. The only cost to you is a choice. The rat stepped back. At precisely the same moment, with what appeared to be the ease of a long habit, the guinea pig scuttled forward and made a declamatory chirp. Welcome, Captain, to the Isle of Cavia. I am Lady Augusta Devereux Swinch of the Blackwater Swinches, Seneschal to our King Gracenaw. First of his name, I invite you to avail yourself food and fuel at our expense. The only cost to you is a choice. The two stood at attention, looking at me expectantly. I spoke to the chief engineer. I spoke to the engineer. We already have an engineer, right? How did an armored guinea pig manage to look regal? Let's do that. The night out of habit, the seneschal cleared her throat with a delicacy to rival the Duchess' own before speaking. Gracenaw, the king, our lord and sovereign, full 7 months, had sojourned on the sea, conquered this land, and won the southern main. Now no fortress against him shall remain, no city walls be left for him to gain, save the rats that squeak behind mountain. Unlikely was the lamb of our deliverance. Assured shall be our glories in their fall, when our lady's eyes restored be to our hall. The seneschal composed herself, then added, We saw truth and beauty by the light of our lady's eye on Mount Caveat. But the rats, with their guns and their chatter, and their pleasant politics, stole it from us. We will subjugate them and take it back. They are a rabble, and we will rule them with the steel-shod velvet of our paws. Will you join us? Spoke to the chief engineer. A rat in the making. I asked the chief engineer to elaborate. He spoke at me for a long, measured moment before speaking gruffly. We came to this island to make a home for ourselves away from London. Its cats and snuffers, its rat-skin suits. We came to live as citizens of our own republic. We came with our tools, our teeth, our clever hands, and we made a beautiful city by the light of the rat star. that shone bright and blue on Mount Ararat. The chief engineer nodded towards the distant hill. One day we braved the depths of the chicken woods, and from the top of Mount Ararat we plucked the rat star to be our light, our beacon. But the pigs of Kavi saw the light, and they lusted for it. They sent armies to rule us and steal our star. We will not permit them to take what is ours. We will resist to our last breath. Will you join us in defeating them? I've heard more than enough. I was ready to make my choice. I attempted to... Surely their commonalities were more numerous than their differences. Perhaps I could help them get along. Let's try that one. My words helped them reach an agreement. The chief engineer and the seneschal shared a look and regarded me with scornful amusement. Yes, smirked the chief engineer. You're obviously much cleverer than us. Oh, much, murmured the seneschal. You clearly know us much better than we know ourselves. Okay, well, never mind. Apparently, idealism would not help here. Okay, rip. Oh, we need to choose. Okay, so I don't even really know this. This was so much information in a short period of time. My brain is, like, not able to process it. He seemed grumpy but honest. Also, I knew all too well what rat-made weapons can do. Was it her charm or a fondness for London's rat-skin coats that swayed me? Perhaps a little bit of both. And anyway, I was keen to find out more about their civilization. Okay, so we can get a weapon, but we already have a weapon, a pretty good upgrade. So I think we're gonna do this one. Aha. A friend to Cavies. I bowed to the seneschal, who purred with pleasure while the chief engineer gnashed his teeth but kept his distance. You have chosen wisely, Captain, said the seneschal. Come, and I will explain our situation to you in greater detail. An occurrence, your memoirs, a night out of habit quality is now you chose the Cavies. What the fuck? It is a... it is a... guinea pig thingy with the caveat, or I don't know if that's the English name. Chapter 3, A Night Out of Habit. The seneschal led me to the southern side of the island. Skirting the chicken woods, we passed through a number of raised mounds of earth mixed with fortifying strips of mushroom flesh, which I supposed to be makeshift walls. The settlement was dazzling. This side of the island appeared to be absolutely wreathed in scintillac. The Cavies' dwelling was awash with silver phosphorescence. It was a large colony. Most noticeable was the steam pinnace, the impossible lamb that had run aground, from which Cavies came and went bearing supplies. To the right of the ship, further down the beach, a large group of Cavies lay on bundles of colorful cloth, whining and wailing as if in pain. To the left of the ship was a ramshackle tent of poles and linen, in front of which guinea pigs clashed against each other and sharpened their teeth. In the center of the village was a covered dais, veritably festooned with colorful cloth and guarded by well-decorated knights. I suspected this was where King Gracelaw kept counsel. Be welcome, Captain, in the kingdom of Cavia, capital of our isle, and blessed by the light of Our Lady's eye. The seneschal spoke solemnly, but with a hint of sadness into her words. For so it was, and shall be again. I must speak with our king and prepare your arrival. My page will show you the area and bring you in sight of his splendor. In a good time, page. A much smaller guinea pig, its fur braided with a slender strip of parabola linen, scurried over and bowed. The seneschal took her leave. I visited the hospital. Were those guinea pigs quarantined? Sure. The Black Death, an elderly-looking Cavi, greeted me, eyeing me gravely. Many of us sickened during the voyage, a rotting in our teeth, a weakness in the flesh. This isle was our salvation. Stronger among us made a pilgrimage towards the pool of Our Lady's light, and then, miracle of miracles, they were cured. They bathed in her, they drank her sweet waters, and the strong brought the weak to her in turn. Soon we were thriving again, bearing our children and raising them to love Our Lady's eye, and see it in our deliverance. The elder looked sorrowfully at the sick under his care. Since the rat stole her, the sickness has returned. All this light is but a mockery of hers, and we gain from it no benefit. The only thing the elder's ears and voice flattened in a hiss. The only thing the elder's ears and voice flattened in a hiss that helps our condition is the flesh, the very hearts and livers of the rats who stole her from us. The seneschal led me to the southern... This is crazy. The seneschal led me to the southern side of the island. Skirting the chicken woods, we passed through a number of raised mounds of earth mixed with fortifying strips of mushroom flesh. Wait, is this... I already read this. Yeah, okay. I was like, what the hell? I visited the steam pinnace on the beach. A chalky shore. The page chittered while I inspected the vessel. Rats, never! The splendor of Cavia overtook this vessel. I was born here, the first native of Cavia. But all our elders remember the voyage. It was hard, they say, but we were harder. But the sea is black and unkind. We were lost in the dark for weeks, and no one speaks of those terrible times. But out of the darkness came the light of Our Lady's eye, guiding us here to our own isle. In time we will ride the waves again, perhaps once we have recovered our eye. Is it not splendid? It certainly may have been at one time, but I could see the hull had been severely damaged by the Skintillack reef. There was no way the cavies could hope to repair it themselves. Whatever the page said, they were stranded here. I visited the barracks. Evening the odds, the page led me to the barracks, where the knights didn't deign to speak to one so undecorated as I. The page, however, was eager to answer my questions. The rats have no weapons, none to speak of. What is a gun without a bullet? A sword without a blade? Ours are the supplies. Ours are the supplies, the knives, the soft stuffs, and the glory. Their teeth are sharp, as it is true. Their teeth are sharp, it is true, while ours... The page hesitated as the knights glowered at him. Are sharper! Oh, praise the flowers of the house of Cavie. One knight preened, while another grunted indifference, working a whetstone along its top front teeth. As I watched, a particularly vigorous swipe knocked a whole incisor out of place. It landed on the ground in a black and bloody mess. The knight gasped, grasped the tooth, and vanished from sight. Another glared in a way that dared me to make something of it. What the fuck? I had seen enough. The page led me, crouching at first, and then on my knees before the King Graysnaw and the Seneschal. The king was the largest guinea pig I had ever seen, easily twice the size of the largest knight in his retinue. The Seneschal looked positively dainty next to him. We are told, intoned the king, that you have promised your assistance to the house of Cavie. This is agreeable to us, but what form shall your assistance take? I offered to retrieve the lady's eye by force, a chancy challenge. I had guns, I had a boat, I planned to row a raiding party to the northern side of the island where the cavies could flank the rat settlement. I plotted to steal the eye. That's also 50. We could just try it. One should use the shadows to catch a light. The rats would probably not even know we had been there. Alright, so it's literally the exact same because I got the exact same level of both. I had nothing but my advice. We'll try this. Be sneaky about it. Let's just do it. It's 51%, slightly more than average. So, oh, we fucked it up, probably. We failed it. We've gained 5 terrors. Slow to strike. I spent a few hours scouting the rat's shoreline, determining the best point of approach. There, a cove thick with chickenwood, too small and cramped to fear the mooring of a boat. My crew rowed me towards the very knife's edge of shadow cast by the blazing eye, and I carefully swam the rest. From the shore, it was an easy enough matter to pick my way towards the settlement, and once I was within 20 feet of the eye, I sprinted. I stumbled, flailing into the light of the eye. This was a terrible plan. What possessed me to think running towards the light was a good idea? Protect the star, they shouted as they launched themselves at my legs and arms, sinking their teeth into my flesh. It was all I could do to shake them off in the water as I struck out for my boat, my crew watching in horror as the beasts clustered my limbs like fierce furry leeches. Okay, well that was a terrible disaster. We could do it again. We'll try it again. A perfect pincer! This sounds good. My plan succeeded brilliantly. It was easy enough to sneak up on the settlement when the stolen eye gave off such light and cast such shadows around the shore. Even easier to do what needed to be done when the cavies were rallied by the sight of their treasure. What follows was a tremendous rout. Rats ripped apart, throats and bellies torn open, viscera slickening the sand. The cavies took losses too, but soon the seneschal declared the day won. I was rewarded with a substantial amount of skintillack, which is what we need to do the quest. I saw to my surprise that the cavies had spared a number of rats, children, and were rounding them up. I commented favorably on this. Praising the seneschal's high-minded mercy, seneschal chittered pleasantly. My dear captain, be assured that we shall treat them very well, but it is hardly mercy that motivates the preservation of an enemy's livestock. Small rat wept quietly over a parrot's severed torso before being prodded and pressed into a march. What the hell have I done? You succeeded in an iron challenge. Hail Cavia, 2 houses, alike in dignity. Not that this is saying much. Mind. An occurrence, your Pigmode Isle might quality is now 5. Adequate? An occurrence, your Pigmode Isle spirit quality is now 3. Conflicted. Your Pigmode Isle civilization quality is now 4. Troubled. And you now have 4 Skintalak. Let's go. Chapter 5. A Nation Rises. This might be that thing that we had at the very beginning where it was like you could make your own kingdom or something. The rats were defeated. Cavia was triumphant. All that remained were the celebrations and the continuation of our voyage. Oh, how we feasted long into the night. And then I invited one of the cavies to join us. They were reputed to be excellent swimmers, adorable enough to boost morale, and if times should become lean, I thought maybe a guinea pig stew would buy the crew a day or two before they started eating each other. I spoke up on behalf of the rats. The survivors were being treated poorly, but the rift did not seem entirely unsurmountable. I will do this. Is this going to be a... We'll do this. Welcome aboard, the Seneschal. Of course, couldn't abandon her duties, but she made certain my request was cried out in the village square. The page squeaked excitedly and sought permission from her to join my party. I will record your doings for the glory of Kavi, he declared, and I'd like to see more of the world. I waited for him to gather up some efforts and say goodbye to his family before lifting anchor and setting off. You now have one of this guinea pig. I could speak up in behalf of the Reds. This might be bad. The spoils of war, I appealed to the house of Kavi's grace and good breeding, and praised King Gracenaw's magnanimity. Perhaps the rats knew not what they did in stealing the eye. Perhaps they were only stumbling about in the dark for a light, as the Kavies were themselves while lost at sea. The Seneschal and King exchanged a look. The Seneschal murmured something into the King's ear, and he growled deep in his throat. Saw only the front tip, our suffering captain. The rats must answer for every drop of noble blood spilt, and in kind we will require a great many hearts and livers to repair the health of our great kingdom. Our young shall eat their old as is meet. The King's courtiers chittered appreciatively at his wordplay, while the knights separated the screaming young rats from the adults who had given up. This is fucked! Okay, you could not forge peace between the rats and the cavies. Okay, well, that might have not been the greatest. Here we go. Chapter 5. A nation rises. The wide dark sea beckoned. We had eaten our fill and our business was concluded. It was time to continue our voyage and see what other wonders and terrors still awaited us. The end. There, you finished your diary entry. And the final morsels of delicious rat flesh. The cavies line up to salute you as you leave the victory banquet, escorting you to your ship through the foundation of their new kingdom. You now have one of this. Port report, Pigmode Isle. That might be a lot of money. Your hunger quality has gone. A new nation has been founded. That's all for now. The rise of Pigmode Isle. What the hell? You can purchase Skintalak. We needed 7, right? We needed 7? I think I want to have 7. I think I needed 7 for something. For this? Find 7... Oh, no. For this? I wish I could search in this. But I needed Skintalak for something. Was it this? Retrieve strategic information from Frostfound to the north. I didn't even find that, by the way. Whoopsie daisy. Also, do we have our officer? Our ages +2. That is just awful. That's just awful. Okay, well, Ripperoni. Can we eat you? I'm just kidding. Well, Ripperoni, that's not very good. Okay. Purchase Skintalak. That's so expensive. Visit the Rat Gatto. The House of Cavia has not been gracious in victory. Steal the lady's eye! Blue Skintalak. The Cavies guarded fiercely. But there may be a way or less direct... Okay, we're not doing that. Your Pigmode Isle Might quality gives you 5% chance of success. Get through this. Visit the rat ghetto. It doesn't really do much. It's just visiting it. Cavies have forced their rivals into the swamps and hold them there with a high spiked wall. Thick black mud squelches underfoot as you pass through the guarded gates. Hungry eyes watch your approach. Smuggle fuel into the ghetto. The rats huddle for heat, clinging tight to scraps of stolen blankets. Success will improve the Pigmite's Isle spirit. Cost fuel, though. Attempt to broker a union. Ivia will be stronger if its two houses work together. Assist a rodent in a revolution. This guarantees you the rat star, but will cost 5 iron. 30% is whatever. Let's just do it. 30%. I'm doing it. Hail Cave. You guys succeeded! Hail Cavia, getting an audience with King Graysnaw takes careful diplomacy and generous bribes. You lead a small group, Chief Engineer Edgar, some of the more presentable rats, and a few brave cavies willing to speak for their defeated enemies. The king reluctantly agrees to allow the rats back into Cavia Town, if only for a moment. I gained 3 Pigmode Isle Spirit. Optimistic? Wait. Your memoir's A Night Out of Habit quality is now you forged peace between the rats and the cavies. Let's go. Time passes on the Neath's most adorable empire. We did it. Help Cavia resolve a dilemma. What do we do for this? An eye. Oh, we need something awaits you. Purchase Scintillac. I still don't know if we need that. I don't know if we need more Scintillac. It's so hard that I can't. This guy fucked up big time. Because we needed it for something. Favors. You have combed the sea for stories and other treasure. I swear we needed this somewhere. And your father's bone. Retrieve strategic information. A dream. This is just find 7 volumes of romantic literature or 21 bolts of spider silk. That was a fun quest, though. What the hell? That was wild. Selenius. It's really cool. Oh, here. Bring Scintillac from Port Cecil or elsewhere to the Gracious Widow. How much? Was it 7? I'm just gonna buy. I don't know how much it was, but I'm just gonna buy. Wait, what? Story here. I'm just gonna buy it. Because I have 4 right now. I can buy 1, 2. Raise the civilization for better prices. I don't know how to do that, man. And 3. I'm just gonna buy 7 because I don't remember it being any higher than 7. Maybe this was too much. We'll see. Okay, there we go. That was good though. Okay, so we still should be careful because we're low on hull. We can't really fight another thing. We could go to this thing. We need to go back as well. Our fuel is getting low. I wonder where the other thing was. I'm just going back slowly. Gonna check out some of these. Are we going over here? I don't know. We can go here, and then we can go down a bit and check some of these out. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get enough fuel though to make this trip. What's this? Repair ship available if your hull is at 50 or better. Wait, we can do this? Oh, does this cost a supply? What? Oh, okay. That is pretty fucked. Okay, that's something. 2 supplies to repair it. I don't think that was worth it, but anyway, I wanted to see that. That was definitely not worth it, but at least I got a little bit more. And we know now that we don't have to go back to London to repair. We do need to go back for fuel, though. Maybe we can get it somewhere else. Be cool if they could have given us a little more. Or we can go back here. Maybe we can get... Were we already here just now? No, because we sent the... Oh, nice. We sent something over here, right? We sent that pirate poet or whatever over here. Fancy challenge. Explore the Morn. Okay, we have this. Introduce Blamigans to the Morn. So many nukes, so many crannies, so many villains. It only seems appropriate. We have this, right? We have a Blamigan Gallivanter. Okay, we don't have it. For the morn. Your sweetheart. An ocean of darkness lies between you and your sweetheart, but you remember them still. Your future. From up here, your future looks glorious, if not exactly bright. Can I please read it? I don't know, man. Your past as a scholar. You can get more mirrors. Pray to the god of salt. Pray to the god of storm. Okay, we can pray to any god. We can do this. Pray to the god of salt. What is this gonna do? Gonna make them like me? Let's do the one that is aggressive. Let's do storm. You've gained 2 iron. You've gained 2 veils. Okay, that seems super worth it. Holy shit, nice. And nothing can waste your time to leave the port. You have this. Yeah, don't do that because that leads to terrible things. You know that. We could buy some fuel here. Oh yeah, we just came from here. What the fuck? I think buying 2 fuel might be worth it here. Let's buy 2 fuel. We have 10, and then we can go a little longer. We can go just straight down here instead. Actually, let's go a little sicko mode. Let's buy more. There, let's have 12 fuel, so we can do this exploration. Oh, that might not have been worth it, but I want it. I don't know if we already explored this. Beacon's Rock. Yes, we did. It's not marked on the map. Maybe I didn't have my light on when I was here. Oh, there you go. Okay, so we're just going straight down, and then we go around upwards through the darkness there. At the crew. That's gonna be the main problem. We can always eat the caviar. Oh god. This is bad. What do I do? I guess I go further east. Oh no, dodged him. I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight at all. That's bad. Oh, what do I do? How do I get around? I guess I can go this way now. Because they're going the wrong way. Oh no, they're going after me. This is terrible. They look fucking tanky as hell. This is new. What's this? What are you? Oh, that's an animal. Or something. What the fuck was that? Did you see that? Definitely don't want to go there. That was creepy as hell. I don't know what I was, but I saw something moving in the ocean. And the music seems to be agreeing that this is one creepy place. There's nothing here? You sure about that? Secrets! You can... Yeah, okay, I got more shit. I don't want that. There are no aisles. We got this, though. How is there nothing here? Where's the seal? That's where we have to go, right? Or no, we already got the Scintillate from this. Music? No! No, 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 no! You can't see me, you can't see me, you can't see me, you can't see me, you can't see me! No! Oh god, 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 oh god. Am I just dead? Can I make it out? Holy shit. What a big fish. Albino moray. We might be able to kill it, but I think that's a too risky maneuver. I think we're going. I don't think this is worth it with our whole being at this level. Okay, this whole operation is a little crazy, huh? Okay. I think we're far out of the comfort zone now. We need to somehow make our way back. We found Port Cecile, though. Oh boy. Now how are we gonna get out of this mess? That's the main problem. Port Cecile. Rumpled convolutions of coral fill the water, glimmering with silvery light. The harder you look, the more you see shapes amid the chaos, almost as if they were sculpted. This one could be a crenellated castle. That one, a horse's head. I see the horse's head for sure. A neat little port huddles into the side of a coral island. Prosaic imperial docks and houses tucked away. What the hell, the music? Tucked away in a baroque organic chaos. In that curious silvery light, almost among the frozen chaos of coral, The scene has the unreal air of a pencil sketch, crumpled and discarded. Chess! This is what we needed something with chess. We needed a move in the great game or something. Chess, is popular in the principles. The port is full of exiles, drunks, and washed-up sea traders. They all play, often obsessively. Be careful, the chess pieces are carved from skintalak here in the principles. It can be very dangerous. Literally 100% chance. I'll do it. One more game. You don't know how long you've been playing. You want to match another. The rough coral tips of the chess pieces are smeared with blood, yours, your opponent's. But you have begun to realize that your moves recapitulate the movements of the power of the Neath, the flukes and their shapelings, the bazaar that lurks in London, Mount Nomad, the prowls that prowls the sea, salt stone storm. With every move you take, the shape of it becomes clearer in your mind, sharper. Checkmate, you say. One more game? Your first officer is tugging at your arm. Ignore them, you have chess to play. Win enough matches and something else will occur. Succeeded in a pages challenge. You've gained 1 pages, and I've gained a secret. Opening moves. Can I play again? A 93% chance of success. Alas! Absolutely scammed. A disciplined success. There we go. What the hell? I didn't even read the text. I was so annoyed. Odd thoughts bubble. Odd thoughts bubble up each time you touch a chess piece. This one longs for home. That one has a secret desire for revenge against the slayer of its rank mate. This will be a queen one day. Those would do better as metal. You taste the metal. You ignore these thoughts and move methodically to a victory over your opponent. He blinks. Checkmate, he asks helplessly. In enough game, I got 1 more page. And 100 fragments, initial gambits. How much? Very chancy challenge. Okay, that is getting harder. We can try it once, though. A disciplined success! Okay, I'll take that 90% loss for a 50% win. Odd thoughts bubble up each time you touch a chess piece. This one, oh, that's the same thing. Win enough games and something will happen. I get another page. Developments. I gain 150 fragments there. Holy shit. Okay, this is getting almost impossible. Explore the coral knoll around Port Cecile. Sea laps dark around silvery coral. Humps and columns rise from the coral. A bewildering maze. Go carefully. Gather intelligence. What happens here? Chess dreams silver light. The older inhabitants of Port Cecile carry coral and crustaceans like a disease, splashed with silvery light. They like to go up into the limestone heights behind the harbor, to lay their heads against the pillars and towers, stare at the roof of the Neath, dream, open-eyed. Sometimes they speak of things far away, the Canate's work, the smuggler wars, the Fathom King's secrets. Perhaps it's not all invented. Okay, let's see. Gather Skintalak, a modest challenge. Could do this. A 64% chance to get a bunch of money. Polypoid, probably bad. Polypoid whispers. It's against local law and custom to break coral from the reef, and you've seen the scars of those who tried. The acid burns the blind silver eye, so you're looking for loose fragments. Today the sea is calm, and you find a good few candidates. They lie shining softly, like droplets of the moon. But after a little while, you become concerned that their eyes, that each is watching you when you close your fist around one. It examines your blood with amused delight, and you put them together in your pocket. They clatter and gossip together. Of course you think they broke from the shining mind. They have its vitality, but not its wariness or experience. You will have to lock them in a separate box, lest they peep at you when you're bathing and see who you are. The thoughts of their sight on your skin fills you with horror. Fills you... Wait, what? Fills you with horror. With what if your skin turned clear? What if they saw your bones? Okay, I failed. But I gained a Skintalak. What the hell? You come back to see yourself when you see one of your sailors fall on his back and start kicking lightly in the air like a beetle. Gravity, he cries. I have fallen. You hasten back to the ship with your hull of coral before it can do any further damage. That's a lot of terror, though. Do anything else? We could do this. Let's do one of this, just in case. A distraction. Ah, feels bad, man. We gain 5 terror. I'll try one more time. Alas. Okay. Only won that time, though. All right, I'll try one more time. One more game. Oh, wait, what? I won? You don't know how long you've been playing. You won a match. Okay, this is the same one. You succeeded. Gambits answered. Win enough games and something else will occur. I gain another secret. This is getting... Okay, let's do one more. One more. I mean, I won again? An extra move? Dude, this is going... How fucking long does this take? An extra move. You've gained another secret. Chess. The chess players watch you carefully. Excuse me. I have this? An extra move. As you reach the crossroads in Port Cecile, a voice whispered, pawn to bishop 6, a rearing shape the size of a cottage, rather like a mitred bishop. Indeed, stands 6 yards to your right. A crevice in its coral side might be a cave mouth. Sell your chess piece? No. The chess players watch you carefully. Let's an extra move. I don't know which one I should pick here. Do this. Let's just do chess. No, one tells you. No, there's only one left who will play against you. You'll need an extra move to find it. Okay, here we go. A stronger silver. Squeeze through the crevice into a narrow space like a stair. Irregular steps lead down. The silver light is strong here, and it grows stronger with each step downwards. What the hell? Silvery lights fills a sea cave, dripping from the walls. It condenses to pools of whitish fluids on the uneven floor. Sea sounds fill the cave, strong and slow, like the long beating of a heart. On a square slab of coral, someone has set up a game of chess. The pieces are different from the ones used in London. You see the spiraling bishops, corner roots, the kin, and the terrible cream. As you touch each one, a deep voice whispers its name. Move a paw. The cat's paw, perhaps, or the skin's paw. This is a safe move. Move a knight. The knights are fanged like lions. A touch will wound you. This is an aggressive move. Let's do a safe move. Ah, the cavern breathes back at you. Around you. That felt charming. Thank you are. The game soothes the pangs of dissolution in. But I want so to be less. I am tired of thought. Will you help me? Sleep will not enough. I desire no dreams. Will you help? Continue. Offer assistance with dissolution. In the flow of air through the cavern, you hear the voice of the principals, languorously pleading. I offer an assistant. Lutes and skintillac. You enjoy skintillac, aren't you? An assistant. A rubbery man rises from a cyst in the floor. An iridescence. Cicatrice crosses its face. Even in this flood of silvery light, it pulses like a fevered moon. It shuffles closer. Shalt fly on. It wheezes. Unprecedented. It wheezes. Unprecedented? A rubbery capable of human speech, in however debased and pitiful a mode. My emissary, the cave whispers. Breathe it gently. The whispers follows you back up to the steps. Take it to the salt lions. You now have one nacreous outcast, a minor piece. Can I do a move again? Oh, it's already done. Okay. What the fuck? We have something, right? What did we get? Something special. That we can turn in somewhere? Port report? I don't see it in here. I don't see it at all. Is it like something I can't even have here? Is it just a mission? What the fuck? Looking. Gonna be its own story. Father's Bone, Pigment Isle, Principal's End. The coral is changing. I guess we need to find the salt lions. Whatever that may be. Okay, that was mysterious and cool. That was very cool. You did it. You somehow had enough pages to do all of that. And we have 36 pages now. That's pretty good. Okay. We can't really do anything here. Do you have a ooh, you can buy it here pretty cheap. I think we're buying 2 supplies. Here we go. Nice. That's pretty cheap. I think I'll buy a fuel too. Okay. Now where do we go? We need to be careful of this fish. I need to turn this off. Coming? I'm just going. I'm fucking leaving, man. I don't want to be here. Okay, not following. We need to be careful here because we're about to find some crazy creatures. Anything else close by, or is it just gonna find the same port? At least we found Port Sicil. We have discovered. Okay, so you have to have the lights on, otherwise you can't explore things. That's really cool. It attracts all the monsters too. Forces you to balance. Eh. Everything so far. Need to. Oh no, it's a boat. It's a big boat. Something there? Big. You are close to the salt lions. I am. What are they? It says right here. I'm close to the salt lions. Reef of Roses. I don't even know, man, what the fuck is going on. We might be going way too deep. Yes, I know about the Reef of Roses now. Oh boy, there's a ship. It looks sunk. This game is... I mean, I guess I was just really bad at this type of game when I played it. This has been living in my mind as like that one game that I never understood. Reef of Roses. Can I land somewhere? Don't see any port here. We're very low. Guess I'll have to. But this doesn't look like. Why would I even be here? I guess Reef of Roses is just a place to check out. Oh, nice. Oh, there's another boat. But those... We could get the boat, right? Because we could kill it before. We don't really have any... We have some more iron. I don't want to fight. If I can avoid a fight, I will. Because we might be forced into a fight later, right? Better to avoid now and then do the forced fight later. And another secret. And another port. Port Cavendish. And Visage actually reminds me, might play Visage again at some point. You would be interested in seeing that. I played it and I really did not like it because the puzzles are very stupid. But maybe with some chat help it would be fun. A piratical welcome. What is this? Port Cavendish, a scatter of yellow-lit honey dens and brightly painted alehouses. To the southeast rises the stone tower of Cavendish Abbey, its ramparts hung with crimson and gold banners. There are sailors from all across the Neath hauling cargo, dicing and brawling, good-naturedly on the docks. The air carries the sound of sea shanties sung with more enthusiasm than skill, and the smell of roses edged with brimstone. Piratical welcome? Welcome to the Isle of Cats, the wide-eyed dockmaster says brightly. Would you like to bribe me not to write down your details in this nice official ledger? I'm gonna just do a port report. Roses and Kings, you spend half a day observing the docks and note an astonishing number and variety of ships. Was that a Cannae trimaran nestled beside a vessel from the Iron Republic? The dock hands complain loudly that they have never been busier. Caddies talk ceaselessly and carelessly about smuggling and piracy, but even the most hardened sailors lower their voices when they mention the king. They go even quieter when they talk about the Rose Garden. Make careful notes, perhaps the Admiralty will understand what they mean, even if you don't. Buy a shipment of red honey. 600 echoes. Sell sunlight. I don't have this. I guess we'll do this. Is there any point in this? Unlocked with Isle of Cats. The Pirate King's notice no more than 0. Key to the Cage Gardens. I don't need this. I don't need a key to the Cage Gardens. I guess it's only 5 echoes. Oh, but there's a suspicion though. Fuck me. The Rose and Tiger. The alehouse's sign is a tiger painted the color of rose petals. Someone has gone to great trouble and expense to gild the creature's eyes. They look out over the port, feral and unseeing, a caged hive of lamplighter bees. hangs from the ceiling like a chandelier. Few sailors give you hard-mouthed, assessing looks, but most ignore your presence entirely. Significant tokens. The caddies all wear a pair of amber stones threaded around their necks or pinned to their collars. Cat's eyes, one of them says, for the Pirate King. As far as you can gather, the Pirate King's name is Leopold, and he controls all the trade on the island. Half of the caddies believe that he can take the form of a crimson tiger and creep into their dreams. The other half suspects, more prosaically, that he simply eats those who displease him. The clandestine doings, a whispered conversation, the clink of coins, an exchange of goods, the merest taste. You turn your head as though you are admiring one of the moldering draperies hung from the wall. A vial flashes in the buyer's trembling hands. He uncorks it, pours a few drops of thick red liquid down his throat. The vial drops to the floor, and you look back up. He is gone. You blink and look around. Nobody else seems in the least perturbed that a man disappeared from their midst. You pick up the fallen vial and examine the traces left. In sight, sticky honey gleaming with redness, entirely unlike blood. Religious observance. Is that a crimson-veiled nun? But what sort of nun would be in a place like this? Mellifera's sister, of course. She responds performing a complicated negotiation between veil, thick glove, and glass of mushroom wine. You ask what one of those is, and she snorts. I'm glaring at you underneath this blooming veil. You act appropriately code, and the Mellifera's sister thaws a little. We are beekeepers and honey harvesters. The caddies owe their prosperity to us, and the Pirate King too. She slurps the last of mushroom wine behind her veil, and the barkeep glides over to refill her glass, eyes respectfully downcast. Leave the alehouse. Make sure you have learned all you wish to before you leave this place. Leave the alehouse. Laws of the land. The barkeep stops you before you reach the door and hands you a brooch set with 2 amber stones. He waits impassively until you pin it on your clothes. Everybody wears the cat's eyes here, he tells you, moving aside to let you pass. Just a friendly reminder that the Pirate King is watching. It seems that no place then is truly lawless. An occurrence. Your Isle of Cats. The Pirate King's notice. Quality is now 1. You are almost entirely beneath his notice. What the fuck? A honey tongue. I don't want to go in there. Oh, you can go in for free if you have the thing. What is this? Crimson-clad Mellifera's sisters patrol its ramparts and tend their hives of lamplighter bees. What is this? Cavendish Abbey. The Mellifera's sisters make their home in the richly appointed stone tower of Cavendish Abbey. Their thick gloves and crimson mesh helmets are worn, less for modesty and more for practicality. They tend the hives of the lamplighter bees all across the isle and make a religious observance of harvesting red honey for the Pirate King. Your actions will attract the Pirate King notice. You need 5 Pirate King's notice to gain an offer from a patron. 5. We can't do this. We can't do this. We would need recent news. Fuel for the beast. We can't do this. This is too expensive. Cat's lady or a lamentable relic. We'll do this another time. This place actually sells it for good prices though. Okay. Anyway, we found an important Isle of Cats. Another place we can do stuff. So many cool things, man. It's actually crazy. Okay, so now we want to make it back slowly. We're at 9 fuel. I mostly just want to like cash in on everything I have. Has to not die while holding on to so many valuable things. Oh, nothing in range. Oh god, that's bad. That's bad. That's bad. I don't know what this is. I don't want to go there. It looks dangerous as hell. Okay. So we are just going this... Man, this map is massive. There must be so many crazy things around. We go so fucking slow. Oh boy. Visage! Oh yeah, where's that? Oh, there. Okay, we'll go there. Is that a happy place? I want to quickly see it. Maybe you get a... That must be something, right? It's nothing? It's just a fucking... What the hell? I don't know, man. I'm not going there. Maybe it's even underwater. Okay, so we need to go here. And we go there, there. We get all these reports. I forgot which one gave you the most. I don't know if you can just keep selling them the same ones. Yeah, you can, because we've done that. Maybe the first time you get the most out of them. New discovery. You have so many secrets. I'm just gonna keep my secrets. Visage, hide your face, hide all your faces. This is the port of Visage, where faces may not be naked, except one stone monument the size of a village church, serenely gazing upwards, flourishing off years. Go ashore, inwards and upwards. Once you set foot on village, you may be here for a little while. That will have to do. Oh wait, did I know? A departing merchant gives you a confused account of crocodiles and honeycakes and something about ear blockage. To this, you add your own impression about the street layout close to the port and the types of commerce here. When the lights are especially bright, it is possible to make out the details of the profile of that great stone face. We'll go ashore. Terms. All those who enter must play their parts. The sign is visible only after you've crossed the threshold. Once you set foot on Visage, you may be here a little while. Sure thing. Ashore in Visage. On the lower slopes, stone buildings, flat roofs, archways. In the architecture there lingers a memory of lotus and palm frond. The hill above is a face forever looking up at the ceiling of the undersea. No one inhabits its cheeks or the hollows of its eyes. Check in at the customs house. A changing room. All visitors must pass one by one through a room guarded by a person in the mask of a moon moth. That's all for now. Choice of mask. Mask is an assortment of shapes and colors. Ask to go about without a mask. No, we're not doing that. Choose the frog mask, the locust mask. It looks curious. Let's do a frog mask. Moon moth lifts the mask and places it over your head. The eye roll holes are larger. They are fitted with spectacles. These improve your view of the environment, though you must look bulb-eyed from the outside. There is also a mechanism attached to the mouthpiece, which magnifies any sounds you make, even your breathing. Start to thank the moon moth, and it comes out as a booming croak. May you profit from your visit in knowledge, says moon moth. Its wings fold neatly over its back. I have the frog mask. Visage expertise in parts hasn't changed because it is lower than 3. Visit the library of parts, so called because all the books are fragmentary, perhaps. Stoop at the lintel, enter the dark. A room of heavy stone guarded by a golden statuette of a woman with outstretched arms. The scroll niches, sorted to correspond to a variety of masks. The jackal and the lioness, the crocodile and the dung beetle. Woman in the mask of a lotus blossom is standing at a lectern, reading in silence. Ask about the purpose of this room. What sorts of parts are they, anyway? Filed under M for masked. Moon Moth explains. People think it means something like the Library of Fragments, but this is wrong. Parts in question are like parts in a play. This is where the denizens of Visage come in order to learn how to perform their masks more accurately, more completely, with truer spirit. Study the scrolls in a bumbling way. High risk. Write notes in the margin in your frog glove. If your frog glove will hold a pen, that is. This is high risk. We'll study the scroll. We'll do this. Out there, Moon Moth is startled. Apparently, no other frog has gone so far as to attempt to deface the library's holding. It gets the pen away from you, postulating. Later, you find it writing down a record of what you just did to be added to the library of parts, a recollection of what can be expected from frogs. Oh, whoops. Maybe we can do this other one. Study the scrolls. Taking the nearest, you read it aloud. For the For guarding against the loss of the heart, Moon Moth takes it from you, rolls it tightly, and returns it to its niche. There are as many ways of guarding against the loss of the heart as there are different masks. It explains in that same light and in different voice. You've gained 1 visage, expertise in parts. How to visit the flood court. The Moon Moth speaks as though you should already know what this is. High water, the flood court, is a long stone room with 2 ranks of columns on each side. Currently, the court is ankle deep in water, though water stains on the stone show that the flood has often reached higher, sometimes up to the height of your waist. In a raised niche at the far end of the room sits a statue of a man, with the head of a ram. He holds a jar from which water flows out onto the floor. Ask about the purpose of this room. Depth per day. From a corner, Moon Moth picks up a graduated stick. He shows you how a person standing at the end of the room may dip the stick into the water and use it to measure the water level at a pre-selected point, and how the measurements are compared with measurements written on a calendar. The water level does not match the cylindrical position. An assembly of pipe and drains is used to adjust it. It used to be, says the moth, that the water rose and fell of its own accord, and the people before wrote down what height it reached. Now the water is still, but thanks to their action, we can replicate the rise and fall so as to still be pleasing to the god of flood. Completes this explanation with a half-body bow towards the statue of the ram deity. Show oafish enthusiasm for this wonderful indoor pool. Frogs like pool, right? Frog. You exclaim at how much you admire this room and its excellent pool. Your words are, as always, amplified into a croak. Other masks turn towards you. Crocodile, lotus blossom, crescent moon. But no one speaks. You have garnered a suitable degree of disdain. Moon Moth quietly applauds your performance of froghood. Okay. You're aware of visitor roles. Trade mask with the Moon Moth. It is keen to go. It draws you aside into a closet in the customs house. Had enough of visage, it tells you frankly. Here, you take my mask and pretend to be me, and I'll trade in the visitor mask and get on some departing ship, get my life back. Its face. No. Now you see. Her face is aging but unlined. A lifetime of never needing to use a facial expression. An occurrence. Your mask is now moth mask? I changed mask? I should have read this text. I just kind of was clicking buttons. I didn't even... Expertise in parts. Quality is now 4. Okay, aware of the moth roll. I don't even know what's going on. Visit the house of the chief geometer? Lines in wet ground. Each morning, the man in the cobra mask draws lines in the mud with a pointed steel rod. This apportions to each inhabitant a small trapezoidal area from which to harvest mushrooms and to scrape salt. No plot is ever preserved from one day to the next. This man is the chief geometer, the keeper of directions, master of land measures and sea measures. Now you have been invited to his home at the time customarily appointed for him, to receive those who are not his equal in rank, yet not so far beneath him as to deserve to be ignored. What ceremonial gift will you bring? Bring a string of rats. Cobras like to eat rodents, surely. Bring a necklace, sure. For the cat. The rats are accepted, but immediately passed on to the household cat, a sleek black, satisfied creature in its own small mask of filigree gold. Awkwardly, this leaves you with no other gift for the geometer himself. You have no choice but to depart early, before someone thinks to have you remasked in a more embarrassing way. I did gain something? Visit the house of the... Yeah, I guess we could do it again and do it better. Bring a necklace of lapis beads. Feeling blue, he gives them to a servant with orders that they be crushed and the powder made to pigment and the pigment used for painting. It is uncertain whether this is a deadly insult. You are thrown out of the house at any rate. I guess we could keep going back. Bring a poem concerning snakes copied on a new scroll. Mixed results. He appears to be pleased by this gift, but it takes him aback as well. Several times he remarks that this sort of merchandise is something he would expect to be brought to the island by a bat. It requires a great deal of chittering and wing folding to persuade him of your moth nature, aware of higher rolls. Enter the hollow of the ear. It is a place of still greater pageantry. This is a journey of several steps and may conclude your current visit. A proud nose. It is a festival day. The great stone face has been illuminated from forehead to chin with blazing torches so that the profile is visible from the side more clearly than you have ever seen it. Flourishing of years is awake. Flourishing of years is awake, says the genderless figure in the crocodile mask. All the denizens of the visage are walking towards the ear together. There's a place in the procession which belongs by right to the wearer of your mask. Fall in line with the others. How else will you discover what lies within? Among your own, you go as though you were truly one of them. You carry nothing with you but your mask and your costume. May your heart be as light as a feather, as the woman in the lotus blossom mask. As you fall into line behind her. Occurrence, your visage ritual participant quality is now 2, empty-handed. Uh-oh. The road you follow leads up through switchbacks along the side of the face and finally to the ear of flourishing of years. And into the cave that is her ear. The tunnel bends back on itself and all lights have now been extinguished. There is nothing to guide you but the hand of the person behind you on your back and the movement of the person in front of you. The one who walks beside you wears a bad mask. Fortunately, the floor of the tunnel is very smooth and presents no stumbling blocks. Sound carries strangely in this place, however. Sometimes you cannot hear your own footsteps, and sometimes your breath comes back to you audibly from someplace ahead in line. Try to run? Oh, we'll just continue. There is a secret in the dark. Maybe we're gonna die here, imagine. In line, the footsteps of the people are steady and synchronized. You go together. For how many years has this been done? For how many will it be done in the future? Watch your steps here, says the bad mask to you in an under voice. Its accent is the accent of Wolfstack docks. Floor is about to get squishier, and sure enough it does. Need 4 times visage ritual participants, new total 6, empty-handed and brave. At last the tunnel opens up. You and all the other congregants spread out in a cavernous space. A voice speaks in the darkness. A voice speaks in the darkness, a ritual preparation. Here at the new year, we gather under the one mask of flourishing of years. Her face is turned to the gods. Protected by her mask, we may remove our own. Protected by her script, we may speak outside our parts. Here and there is the sound of people fumbling with ties and strings. Your own face feels different with the mask off. Wait, listen. There are things here to learn, perhaps to your advantage. Find the urge to giggle? What curious practices they have here? I'll learn. Wait and listen. Not much for blackmail. You move stealthily through the dark, hearing one knot of conversation and then another. The secrets exchanged do not offer much leverage. You can't see the owners of the secrets here. Or, secrets. Here and there you catch the smallest fragments of something that might serve you on a future occasion. Memory of a voyage east, a half-rumor about the Carnelian coast, a muttering about the Admiralty. Again, 100, do nothing. Let the ceremony and end according to the proper rites. Last bell. At the end of the hour, there comes a woman with a feather of shimmering silver, which she tucks into your hand. Symbol of the innocent heart that will not be eaten by the jackal. And a bell rings, and the time of speech is over. You all begin to put your masks back on. It is possible, you cannot know for sure, that in this cover someone has exchanged a mask with someone else. It is an orderly and perfect line that emerges again from the ear of the flourishing of years. If anyone watches from above, they must surely be satisfied. An occurrence. Your visage ritual participant quality is now 9. Respecter of the sacred mysteries. You now have 1 captivating treasure. You've gained 1 secret. I have 18 secrets. That was amazing, by the way. What the hell? What a mysterious... This game is so cool. End your performance and leave the island. You can't stay in character forever. Calmer. I lost 10 terror. When the other citizens are distracted, you find your way to the familiar customs house and rid yourself of mask and robe. There is satisfaction in laying aside a role well performed. Your visage Your visage, your mask quality has gone, and I've lost 10 terror. That was amazing. That was so cool. I like got fully entranced in that story. Amazing. All right, well, we lost some terror and we gained a super special treasure, right? A captivating treasure. If you made an ironclad will, you can convert these into heirlooms for your successor. Interesting. Okay, well, we still have a lot of places to go to before we get back to London. We are right here. We still have 8 fuel. I think we can make it with that. Just need to be careful not to get killed along the way with our weak hull. Could be something in here. I think we have... Oh, there's a face on there. Oh, the face. And then we went into the ear. That's so cool. What the hell, man? That's very cool. There's no islands in bad range. Gotta be something in this darkness here. Maybe I should just go to these. Let's see if there's any fish here, or if there's anything here. Okay, I think I'm gonna go here to actually try and just get all these reports on the way back. This one, this one, this one, this one, this one. Because I don't think we went there. We went up here to get some extra money, because we have a lot to do in London. What a freaking crazy experience. Oh, nice. We right on time. Something awaits you in port. I don't know if this takes longer and longer every time. Station 3 again. Right? Oh, we don't have this. Smooth and copper long box. Look for sign of other visitors. Sure. Succeeded. You've gained 10 fragments. That's all. Oh, you don't get a report here. You need a long box to enter the station and explore further. Right, the gates. Okay, we can't do a report. All right, well, never mind then. I don't think I want to go to these because these were kind of useless. I'm gonna go through there. Hey, I don't know. Maybe I just, like, when I first played this, I started attacking everything in sight like a psycho. I mean, I can kill this for sure, obviously. Maybe, I'm not sure. Here, I want to kill you. I'm sneaking. Go back. Go back. Go back. Go back. There's gotta be a time when we can kill these one shot. 7 fuel. I think we're gonna... What do you get from this again? You gain 100%. You gain a page, right? I think pages are just better. Oh, you gained fragments. Never mind. Need to go here. Definitely want a better engine if we can do that. On the docks next time. In London. Because I don't think you can upgrade your ship anywhere else. Oh god. The one? How many? Oh shit. I think I can kill these 2 shots, right? Did that even hit, or did it like defend itself? Oh god, there's a ship behind me. I think it is doing... Oh god, the ship behind me is gonna be fucking... Oh no, it... Never mind, it died. Is that that's a fake ship? It literally disappeared. Illy floors in. Scoop it up. Let it disperse. I think we're gonna scoop it up. You know, I have one strange catch. We needed that somewhere. I forgot where, but we needed it somewhere. Oh, there are submerged sea beasts to the surface with a catch. Something is there. I don't know. Are the ships sea beasts? 20 echoes? Oh, you can sell them? No, I don't want that. Like this. We can do recent news. Oh, we cannot. No, we won't do that. Watch the convent. Yes, that's all you've gained. Okay, that wasn't very useful. Whatever. We got a report. Now we go. Shepherd Isle? Sure, we'll go to the Shepherd Isle. I think that's worth it. Like, very close to this. We just have to avoid getting the cyclone here. First cyclone. The one. And land here, right here. Oh, another one. Oh, dear. Fuck. Okay. We're almost there, and we have 6 power, or 6 fuel, so we should be more than fine. There's no day or night cycle in this. Like in, Reg, because it's all just basically night. We got another ship. Don't do it. No, no, no. Okay. Compile a port report. I guess that's it. All right. Well, I'm gonna have to take a quick break. I'll be back. I think this. I don't know when exactly I'll cut the episodes. Maybe it'll be a little confusing when, but I need to go stream, and then we'll be back probably tomorrow. I think I'm gonna continue recording because this is so much fun. I'll be just. I mean, for you, it's gonna be an instant. So see you tomorrow. Alrighty, and we're back on the next day. Where were we? You probably know, but I am a little lost. Let's see. I am happy to see my dream was not real. I had a few dreams about this game, so one of them was that after I finished recording, I played the game for some reason. I think I was trying to take screenshots or something, and then this giant crab attacked me and I died, and I was like, oh my god, I didn't get it in the recording and I died. How am I gonna record more? Because I was having so much fun. But it wasn't real, so let's go. Anyway, oh yeah, we are trying to get back to London because I think, yeah, we are kind of getting low on fuel. Our hull could use some fixing up. I think we went to Abbey Rock already. We could check if we got the report of that, because we're just trying to collect everything. Oh yeah, we did so many crazy things. We got the guinea pig. What is this, by the way? Where'd you come from? Who are you? Its brothers and sisters have abandoned it. Pearly light drips from its mantle crest. Principals have touched it, and not gently, but it can work miracles with salt and fish flesh. I don't remember getting this guy. Is this part of my dream? Where did this guy come from? Was this part of the mask area, maybe? I don't know, but I'm gonna throw him on. We got an extra one that I don't even remember getting. Let me know in the comments. How did this guy get on our crew? Anyway, that's good though. We only need a gunnery officer and we got a full team. Look at the amount of pages we got though. 2 pages, 4 hearts again. Oh man, we are good. Okay, so we're gonna move on to Demo Island, maybe Mutton Island. I think I kind of want to go through the shadows. What I need to remind you of, by the way, you might not have realized it because we've been cruising, but this is a permadeath roguelike game. So if we mess up a single time, we are going to die. Maybe that's why I had so many dreams, because I was like trying to figure out any and all ways I could prevent that from happening. I would really like, I think what we need is a better engine, because if we have a higher engine, we can get away from danger. Because the one thing that can happen is that you get attacked by a beast you can't kill, and that is faster than you and will just kill you. So you kind of need to have a better engine so you can get away from those. Why is this not showing up on the map? There we go. We have discovered another one. Here, the wilder airs mingle with the air. Oh, God. That's exactly what I was talking about. Don't fight. Don't fight. Don't fight. Don't fight. Don't fight. He's starting. No! 4 damage. Only 4 damage. I could fight you. I could fight you. I could fight you. I could fight you. You only have 30 health. You're a fucking piece of shit. You're an absolute weakling. Oh, he missed. Lol, idiot. Why are you fighting me? Okay, so the ships get more health. I guess that other ship was super special because it had the pirate lady on it. Alright, well, turns out enemies close to the base are not very strong. Only took 4 damage total. You've destroyed a pirate steam pinnace. Ship is yours. What do you do with her? Loot and scuttle her. She's a vile old vessel, and these seas aren't safe. Take what you can and move on. You have finished opening a cache of curiosities. Box of curiosities, a box full of mysteries. Open it. Cool. Can I open it? A bolt of fabric. Shake out a little and let it glimmer in the lights. You now have 1 bale of parabola linen. And maybe this is a way to make money that I should use more. Okay, good stuff. All clear. Nice. Good fight. Good fight. GG, well played. No re. Can't believe I've been doing so well, honestly. It's actually crazy. Okay, so there's really nothing here. Go to, we're getting close. We are so high on terror, though. Should probably keep my lights on.
We are about to reach the base, or London, and I think we're gonna get a lot of stuff there, because we got... I don't think we have much... We didn't go to wherever the thing is that we needed the vital information from. But, I think we'll get the Admiral will be happy enough to give us a lot of fuel. Okay, Quaker's Haven, I would like a report here. Explore the shore. What is this? Beach combing. Take a stroll along the beach. Perhaps the sea has brought you something. A driftwood, a smooth, dark surface. The remarks of a shipwreck. What is washed up here? You have gained 6 supplies? Holy shit, that's actually insane. I'll take it. Let's go. Absolutely amazing. I need one echo for the report, which was our literal last echo. Let's go. Okay, nice. Cool. Okay, we just need to go... I think we're just gonna go straight to London now. And we're turning off our lights to save a little bit of fuel. Oh, what is that? What is that? See that? What over here? Returned? Is that an animal? Kind of sea monster? Gonna be a crab, a giant enemy crab. It's a giant enemy crab. Fine. Not gonna be fast enough to get me. But almost one-shot these probably. Well, I'm sorry, my guy, but you're dead. We're pretty strong. Dissected for knowledge. I think I'm gonna butcher it even if we don't get any supplies. We lose some hunger, that's better. It's only 25 fragments or something, which I guess fragments are gonna be more valuable by the, like, later in the game because you can't explore as much anymore. But still. I don't have this area here. You explore quite a bit. But the problem is gonna be that if we die, we're gonna have to basically explore things in a different area. I think they only move a little bit though. They don't like move completely to the opposite side of the map. Wonder what happens if you run out of fuel. I've probably done it in my days, but I just don't remember. Oh, the music here. I've had this music in my head. Oh, good. Look at our crew though. We got a good crew. They're a bit of a... Oh, let's go. We don't... I'm so not glad. I wish I wouldn't have done this because I... Oh, no, but I couldn't have paid them. So, yeah. Actually, this would have been a disaster if I didn't sell the brilliant souls. So, I guess it turned out okay in the end. You have nothing to hide. Let them do their worst. I have nothing to hide. Suspicion hasn't changed. Maybe I should have done the other one. Anyway. Returning to London. The lights of London welcome you home. This storylet only appears when you've been at sea for a little while. Collect messages from the harbor master. What's happening? Something has changed in the Neath. I don't know what this means. A healer? Your time at sea will change you and London. Someone wants to sign on to Blind Bruiser. Intends to business on the dock. I hope he's not gonna kill me because I kind of fucked up his thing. I have a free evening. The Rose Market hasn't changed. Oh, God. A sorrowful... Oh, shit. Is this just over? My God. Am I gonna die? Good evening. Again, I am sorry. I can't do anything. Oh, well, we're fucked. Good evening. I am sorry to say that my sources have informed us that you are no longer in possession of the little gift that we have entrusted you, but neither have you delivered it. Consequently, we must visit a reckoning on you and yours. Hold still. Behind the Blind Bruiser, a gang of ruffians clap iron-shod cudgels into their hands. This is the end of the playthrough, imagine. I mean, it could be. I hope it's... I think it might be. Oh, God. Overrun. Oh, I lost 5 crew. That's not too bad. You've lost a crew member. Lose too many, and your speed will be reduced. Lose them all, and you too will die. You can always engage more in London, and sometimes other ports. Okay. Battle on the dockside. The forces of the law are conspicuous by their absence. Paid off, no doubt. This doesn't look good. Overrun. They are numerous, determined, and brutal. They storm the ship, break bones, crack skulls, fling helpless men to the drownies below, leave crippled sailors behind them. Okay, I failed. You refused a proposal. I gained 10 terror, and I've lost half of my crew. That isn't even that bad. I'm honestly... okay with that. That could have gone a whole lot worse. I thought it was going to end my run. Okay, so we need some crew, but we need money first. Let's see, what do we have? We have tactical information. Can we make this into... We can make it into... make sense of a sea story. I think we're doing that. Now we have vital intelligence again, and we sell that at the diplomat. Yes, here. I have vital intelligence. 500 bucks! You now have... Wait, what is this? Etched in memory, the diplomat makes no notes and makes no sign, only listens in absolute silence, and finally nods and declares, I'll pass this on to where it will do the most good, thank you. The voracious diplomat serves London, but has dangerous allies. You've gained 1 supremacy London, new total promising. You now have a rising extra supremacy, the Dawn Machine, what is that? You've got 500 echoes, 3 admirals favor. Absolutely awesome. 500 echoes is huge. Okay, so we're gonna go to the... Let's see, we need to go... Oh, what's this? Let's just go hire on more crew. We definitely want that. But first, I wanna... New recruit here. Sorry, there's so many buttons here. You gotta forgive me for being a little overwhelmed. I wanna hand in my reports, which I do at this guy. Submit port reports here. Okay, Gators more. Let's see how much we get here. 30 echoes, no much. You have something to tell us of the pirate fleets of the forest. We gain a fuel, though. See how much fuel we get here. And we gain more fuel in the form of... of Admiral's favor. Port Cecil. Oh, and we got an achievement. Rules the waves for, I'm guessing, having a lot of this. Achieve Admiralty's favor 10. Let's go. We the 30 stuff. Vendor Bright. Only 10 echoes? What have the nearly dead been up to then? I guess this because there's not much interesting going on here. Only 10 echoes. Shepherd Isle. Submit as fact. What if we just try that? Are we gonna lose a favor? We might lose a favor, but I want to try it. Good heavens! Here's your payment. This is quite extraordinary. I must rush this upstairs immediately. One moment. We succeeded. Let's go. 50 echoes. 1 favor. 1. Nice. Nice. You have a new accomplishment. Surveyed Shepherd Isle. Cool. 50 echoes. That's nice. Wither. 20 echoes for that one. Abbey Rock. We categorize it as a military installation, you know, although that has occasioned some quite vigorous debate. I mean, we're getting lots of fuel. We have some crazy reports of the Pigmont Isle. 10? Are you kidding me? I'm not certain I heard you correctly. Report submitted. Are you quite certain this is the report you wish to make? So be it. They just didn't believe me? Can I not show them my caveat or whatever the fuck? You have seen firsthand the rodent war. Well, hey, we're getting more accomplishments. Not very much money, though. Isle of Cats. We had some crazy stuff happen here. And what does the so-called Pirate King have to say for himself these days? Oh, no, this was just the Isle of Cats, I see. Yes, well, we did rather know about his rose gardens. Not good news that they're prospering, though. Really should have nipped it in the bud, if you allow me, or nipped it if you allow me in the bud. And trading with the Khanate, with the Iron Republic, bother. I may have to have a meeting about this. Okay, so we got 30 there. Nice. Visage, this was a crazy thing. 40 echoes. The island that looks up. I don't suppose you found out what it's staring at. 40 echoes. We're getting quite a bit of money here. And lots of fuel for another trip. Codex. Yeah, I didn't really do anything here. I just stood on the dock and then was like, I'm gonna look over the fence or something. Baker's Haven. 5 echoes. In trying the original rubbery lumps have we? Okay, I mean, still pretty solid. We got 14, was it again? Okay, now we don't have anything to talk to you about. No appointment, but apparently I have to show you in anyway. Oh, so we are friends now. We do the dry dock.
Submit your port report. You already did that. Ask what he needs. Oh, I need to listen. I need to visit that one port he was talking about. No, I'm not gonna do that. Ask what he thinks of this. A frank scowl, an unprincipled of the diplomat, an unprincipled scoundrel. The admiral snaps. If you have intelligence, bring it to me. Don't go off the books. Oh, interesting. Okay, so he doesn't like her. I thought they had some kind of date going on. I thought that was what I did not get the message. I thought they were like in a relationship of some sorts. She said something about the good wine. Was she talking about poisoning him? Maybe is that what I'm? Did I misunderstand the signals completely? Anyway. I will do dry dock because we have lots of fuel to gain. A modest challenge. Could we change an admiralty thing? 25 echoes and 3 favors? That's not... I think we could do that 75 one this time. I mean, we could probably... Because it's going to be more... Yeah, sure, we'll do that one. I mean... Okay, almost. Almost full. That's fine. That probably wasn't worth it. And wait, how much did we even repair? You piece of shit. Anyway, let's do this. You failed, but I still gained 2 fuel anyway. Success, and we gained 3 fuel. Failed. How much do I have? Oh, oh shit! I am gonna be maxed out. I didn't even think about that. Oopsie. Oh no, I should not have done this. Well, there goes 3 fuel. Ripperoni. Done. Because I want to keep this. And then we need to get rid of our skins. Okay, well, that was 1 Admiralty favor down the drain, but that's okay. It happens. I should have paid attention. Now, let's see. Where... This one. I have 1! You only needed 1! What the fuck? Your father's last voyage... So this is very important. This is the story, by the way. Your father last voyage took him to Visage. Have you been to Visage? Each Visager has a mask and a role. We have done this. The assigner of corpses' role is to dispose of foreign cadavers. I'm certain he will know where your father lies. You can hear the smile in her voice. Find the assigner and find your father. As you bid her goodbye, she coughs. You can feel the air tighten. You can sense her attention on you. One more thing. Your father owed me a debt. I will have you... I have, you see, an additional interest in the disposition of his bones and his belongings. I hope you will be frank with me when you return. Hush, say nothing now. Think on it. Okay, seek Visage. We've already been here. That was an amazing quest. Okay. So we lost one of that. Can we just sell the Skintalak? Sell it for 70 apiece, which wasn't as much. This costs way more. Maybe, you know what we could do? Maybe the Rose Wharf, if we, like, redo this. This might cost us... This costs us our evening, which might not be worth it, but I think I kind of want to see if we can get something that we can actually do. Are you fucking kidding me? I did so much there. Alright, well, rip me. I guess we'll sell it then. I don't want to be sitting on this. Because I want to get money. Alright, we'll sell this. This is probably not the best place to sell it, but I have to... go around everywhere trying to figure out where to sell because we need supplies. We can't leave with only 9 supplies. That's gonna be a disaster. And we need to get rid of our error as well. I think you need money for that. I'm just gonna sell it all. Hey, we got $1,000 though. Nice. And we got some space now. Let's see. What do we do? A new recruit. Someone wants to sign on. Can I do these? Hey, I'm glad I survived that encounter though. London. And if only we had this. We need more crew, right? We need crew. 2 echo. I succeeded in a hard challenge. We got 2 crew, not 2 echo. And we lost some terror. And we still got 7 crew now, which we started at 8 crew. So it's... Oh, we can even hire more crew. Seems like... Sure. Oh, we're full now. It might not have been a good idea, but anyway. Alright, we got back to full crew for $60. That's less than it cost me to do the... to sell the shit that he gave me. Unlock with another day a new recruit. Who awaits you? Oh, we... Look at this. Engage an officer. This is a doctor. Simply increase the crew by 1. Okay, we could have done that better. Risk. Let's see. A skilled doctor. We already have a doctor, right? Yeah, the surgeon here. What is your skill? I can't see that. He maybe... Well, how expensive? 50 echoes? I don't think that's worth it. A skilled doctor who increases hearts and iron. I mean, that's what you do, too. Let's see. So, how can we buy... Can we buy some of this? Because no, not this, not this. An engine. Here we go. We can buy this engine. How much does this give? 1,500 engine power. That actually might be worth it. Secure compartment. Ensure that no one gets in without the key, in or out. Oh, interesting. That's pretty cool. Equips to aft. We don't have any aft. The engine, I guess, only applies to engine. I mean, if we're gonna do it, because this only is a if we're gonna do it, we might as well do it right, you know? I think we're gonna buy supplies, and then we just buy... I think the engine is good, because it's gonna, like, basically... Right now we have 800, we almost double our engine power, so we can get away from a hard situation. I think that's a good idea. Engine power. I don't see a reason why I couldn't be able to equip this one. Equips to engine. It doesn't show me the... I think I have to do this. Video settings, fonts, UI skill needs to go down. So I can... Oh my god! What the fuck? So I can see this real quick. It just says equips to engines. Okay, I just wanted to make sure this is unreadable. I'm glad I turned it up. It was at 1.8. Keep it at this. This is way better. Oh no, but now I can't move this thing. Oh, fuck you. What a mess. Except, move it all the way down again. Yes, video settings, 1.8. Now it's, yes, perfect. Okay, keep it this way. Don't mess with this any longer. I'm gonna keep it right there. No, I could have just moved this. I'm so stupid. I could have just moved the book. I don't want to talk about it. Anyway. I forgot that you can move the book. I mean, I didn't really, but anyway. Okay, we're gonna buy this engine. We're gonna buy the super engine. And then... Yep. Hold. Yes, hold. We have only one engine. Or can we stack engines? I'm gonna use more... We swap out the engine. Okay, so now we got basically a double powered engine. Which is gonna use more fuel, but I guess it's just gonna use it at like a... We're also gonna go faster, so it's just gonna be fine overall. So we need to get rid of the other engine. I mean, we can just sell it because we don't need it. I would like to... 10 bucks? I mean, it's 50 bucks. Okay, 10 bucks for that engine. Well then. What is this? Oh, we could buy a lamp too. Oh, it's just a mirror plus one? That's actually so bad. I mean, what is this? Mirrors plus 6? Judgment resonator? Mirrors and probably veils down. No? This is my plus 10, minus 10. Oh, and then you have a choice if you want more mirrors but less veils. I'll just keep it. We already got so many mirrors. Which buys the mirror eye? I don't know. Okay, so now we can purchase more stuff. We would really like some fuel. Because there's nothing else to do, right? Lodgings. Oh, we read the morning papers. Yes, we lose 1 terror. We really need to lose more terror. We're gonna pay this. We've lost 1 terror. That's not very good, huh? We really need to lose more terror here. Can we do that? How do you do this? Was it just this? This will reduce terror, but I wasted another day of free. Maybe we have to do like a loop to get back here to do this again. Cause how are we gonna get rid of our terror? This is pretty bad. I mean, we're at 50. The terror of the Z is less here. I just don't know how to get rid of it. What did it say? Oh, we don't have the tutorial anymore because I sold it. Rest in the room. I guess we could just spend 10 echoes to get rid of 1 terror. That's so fucked up. I guess I'll get rid of a few terror there. That doesn't seem like it's very good. And then we buy some supplies with the rest of the money. 14 supplies, 21 fuel. I can't buy the advice of the captain's back. That would be so funny. Okay, might be bad. You need me. Oh, I should have looked there. Luckily, it doesn't seem like you need this. Romantic literature. You don't need anything. Alarming scholar. Oh, I could talk. Oh, I could give you this. A strange catch. Favors with the antiquarian is increasing, and I gain money. Oh, I can do this. Captivating treasure, shiny. Have you polished it before you brought it in, so it's even shinier today? 1,000 echoes! Holy shit. Holy shit. When did we get this? That's crazy. Okay. Actually amazing. Glinting eyes. Oh my. Teeth bared in a hungry grin. There's something odd about these teeth. As if there were too many of them. This will make quite a dent in my acquisition budgets. But worth it. I think, yes. Worth it. That's crazy. Okay, let's go. I would turn into Z-Story 3. You guys seem nice. Okay, you don't give much for that. Anyway, though, that was amazing. Another 1,000. Can we buy anything useful with that? So, if we knew that, could we have bought... We could have bought this engine, which is 2,000. I probably would have done that if I knew that, but whatever. It's fine. It happens. We buy a better lamp, but I do have 5 mirrors for 3. That's basically just a +2 for 1,000. That's completely worthless. I think... We might just sit on the money. There might be a negative for sitting on so much money. Or we could just... We are obviously going to buy the rest of this. Can we sell our... Oh, we could buy some of this. We could sell this. Sell. Made of human souls. We can buy those. What the fuck? Bolts of spider silk. Didn't we need that for something? Let's sell this. Didn't we need bolts of spider silk for you or something? 21 bolts of spider silk? Are you fucking mad? Where's that lady? Wolf Stock Exchange. That's so expensive. What the hell? I could buy some of this and then sell it somewhere else. I forgot. This is like one of those games where you should write down stuff, huh? Because I remember you could sell this. Some people wanted this, but I don't remember who. Just too long ago. Some people wanted the mushroom wine. But hey, we got some money. We just need a gunnery officer. I think we're just gonna buy literally 5 supplies. We still have 900 bucks. I think we're just gonna keep it for now. Just keep it for now, get more money. I mean, if we die with the money, that's gonna be bad. But maybe we can give it to our next character. That'd be cool. Oh, we could buy a better boat. I should have looked at that. No, but this is the one we have. The one we need. Okay, we could actually buy a better boat. Iron bonus? What is this? This is the one we have. Why does this give negative iron? Hold capacity, more hold. Less hull. Cramped and fragile, but remarkably nippy. Just faster? Is that what it is? Why would I want that one? This is just small, swift, and formidable, like a very angry vole. Iron bonus. Merchant cruiser. Super heavy. That would be like, hey, it's so interesting. You're kind of turning into a merchant as time goes on. This is crazy expensive. Veil's bonus minus everything. Hull 600. At that point, you're just fucking invincible. Excuse me? How much hull is this? 200 compared to our 75. Actually crazy. You know what I should do real quick? I should launch and then do this. Burn my supplies into just... I know this is going to be a waste, but we turn it into full engines, and then we buy the rest of the supplies. Or full hull. Okay, so we got full hull. 19 supplies, 21 fuel. I think we are good for another expedition. However, I don't know how I cut this. Maybe there was... I think I probably already cut another episode. I'm not sure. Anyway, that's definitely a point that I'm gonna cut this episode. Because we did a crazy amount of stuff. What an absolutely amazing game. Cannot wait to explore more. Hopefully we'll stay alive for a little longer, because we've been doing pretty well, but obviously this game is brutal, so there's a big chance that at some point, literally one single mistake and we'll find our demise. Let me know what you think about this game. I've been having a great time, but I mean, if you guys don't enjoy it, then I guess I'm still having a great time. So, but it's very similar to Dredge. Honestly, more story focused, and there's like more secrets and mystery here than in Dredge for sure. Dredge was a more approachable game, so I hope that the people that actually watch this probably enjoy it as well. And if you haven't already watched my Dredge series, obviously that's similar to this. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you're not subscribed, please do so. If you like the video, like it. If you dislike it, dislike it. And if you want to join the live streams, you can join us over at twitch.tv/insum or click the link in the description down below. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys. Have a good one.